Hey there guys, my name is Marcus, and in this video I'm going to compare Wix with Webflow. The first thing I'm going to talk about is what I actually recommend for you to use and when. Then I'm going to compare pricing plans, and then I'm going to show the differences in features. So let's start. Now, I would recommend Webflow if you understand HTML and if you really want to play around with everything on your website. Only because Webflow got higher learning curve, and to actually understand it, it's going to take time. And there are going to be plenty of bugs and how you can actually build it. But if you are a web developer, go with the Webflow. But if you're looking for something simple that you just want to build your website, make it in one day, and you're good to go, and you can just focus on business, Wix is better choice. But there is a huge disadvantage in Wix that you can actually export the website. So let's say that if you want to build a lot of blogs, right? If you want to build e-commerce, I wouldn't recommend going with Wix. I know that I shouldn't say it because, oh my God, but what about affiliate link down below in the description? It's the truth. I wouldn't use Wix if I'm going to build like blogs there, only because, like, listen to this. Most of the projects, they are on long term, that if you want to build a successful business, you don't want to build your website on Wix. Only because if something happens with the Wix, you won't get to it. You lose all your rankings. Let's say that you want to, that Wix is going to get slow after 200 blocks that you are going to have on your website. Not only it's going to become overwhelming, the loading speed is going to be slow. So, okay, I need to transition. But how you can transition all your rankings if you can actually export the website? If you're going to have like first rankings in Google. No one talks about it, but this is the truth. And this is what you should think about. In Webflow, you can edit with HTML. You can play around with everything. On the other hand, Wix is just a matter of sections. So in Webflow, I just need to click here and add a layout, or I need to add elements. And you can build it as much as you want with a button. So yeah, and then you got like navigator here. That if you can see it for first time, it's like, what is this, right? And then you got also products. And then you can simply add it here. But again, it's a little bit more difficult to understand, and it will take you a lot of tutorials to learn how to work with Webflow. Okay, and then see, and even how the products looks like and feels, it's a little bit clumsy is the right word. Like the editing mode is really simple, but yeah, just the learning curve is higher. That's pretty much it. And you need to always edit everything for both mobile and PC, so that's another thing. Now, when we compare the pricing plans, you see the basic, which is 12 USD, CMS 16, business 36, and then you have e-commerce plans 29.74. Same with Wix. You got two options. You got normal website, that's like $12.50, is like $15. So when we go for the side plan, that's like $12. Or like CMS, it really depends how many monthly visits you need. But again, when you see the business 1 million, this is another thing. Like if you're gonna have a lot like good website, I would build it on Elementor and WordPress. So because you're gonna pay maybe a lot of money to Webflow comparing to just paying for the hosting. So that's another thing. Then get collection items, uptime, okay, and custom domain. So you see it here, page is 100 and bandwidth 400 gigabytes. Right here in Wix, you got bandwidth unlimited, 10 gigabytes storage space. And when we compare the e-commerce plans, so that's standard $29, like $20 first, and $30 the business unlimited, and plus is 74. So as you can see, they are kind of similar. Like when we compare the website plans, they are really similar. The CMS unlimited and the business is 36. Here it's VIP 2028. CMS 16, this is like 16.2. So normal website plan is similar. Business e-commerce is a little bit expensive more on Webflow. Then you can see the transaction fee, you don't have any on Plus. And you can have integrations and everything. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't personally use Wix or Webflow on e-commerce. First, Webflow, there are much better options to use, like Shopify, or go with Squarespace for few products, and it's going to be much simpler. But only use Webflow if you like the editing. If you really like the HTML and you can't breathe without it, I'm just kidding. I would definitely go use Webflow, right? And now let's go to templates. Wix got a lot of templates. You can just click here on store and you can really choose, let's say that you want to electronics, jewelry, arts and crafts, home and decor, right? And I can simply view here and I can edit or view full demo. And same with Webflow. Let's say that I can go category, free templates or just paid ones, coffee shop. I can simply click on it and I can preview in browser or preview in designer. And as you can see right now, we have an option to see how the shop in Wix looks like. And I can simply change the product and start selling, right? And in coffee shop, this is really similar, same in Webflow. So I can see it right here. And this is a read only mode. And again, I can change the overlay. But as you can see, when you look on the right side, how many things you can edit. You just need to watch some tutorials and learn how to use it, right? So then you get like navigation menu here. And on Wix, it's just much simpler. On both, you can create e-commerce store. You can add a product. Here in Wix, it's just more prettier when you add a box, list and grids menu, social contact form, blogs store, bookings, events, members, and design. And that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to show you guys. Okay, you can both integrate applications with Webflow and same with Wix. But okay, here's the summarization. Don't use Wix if you want to, in the future, export the website. Maybe you don't know it yet, but let's say that you want to build a huge project. Don't use Wix. Just it's a, like, you should use WordPress or something where you can actually export. Webflow is good for it, but you need to really play around it. And if you're gonna have a lot of bugs, maybe you need also some kind of consultation with someone. So it's going to help you learn. I'm going to move my camera again. It's going to show you how you can use it properly. So that's pretty much it. I mean, if you have any questions, guys, ask me down below in comments. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, simple project on Wix, okay. Simple website. Let's say that I'm a yoga teacher. In that way, I would use Wix. But if you want to build a simple website with a simple website builder, nah. And you want to have a long-term Squarespace is better in that way, or Elementor. Webflow, on the other hand, use that if you like HTML, if you want to just really play around with your website, what you can build it with. And that's pretty much it. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, guys, ask me down in the comments, and have a great day and goodbye. See ya.